Hi guys, and welcome to my April bullet journal setup. With everything that's happening around the world right now, I, along with many other people, have been feeling very cooped up and trapped in the house because of the lockdown. This inspired me to use butterflies as my theme for this month because I find the idea of just being able to fly away and change everything about you and your surroundings very comforting. I actually have a small tattoo on the back of my arm that represents the same thing, so it's a theme that's quite close to my heart. As usual, I'm sticking the next 2 pages together to mark a clear start to a new month that I can easily flick to before starting my monthly spreads. This month, I've decided to completely forego a month at a glance, as because I'm self-isolating, I really have no tasks or events that have a set date to remember. Instead, I'm going straight into my dashboard with my usual sections for a monthly focus, some goals, and my favourite memories from April. On the next page, because I have some extra space, I decided to include a quote page. The quote says, "I know but one freedom, and that is the freedom of the mind," and I surrounded it with a doodle of some butterflies escaping a glass jar and flying away. Next up is my mood tracker, which this month is taking a different format to usual because I'm not using a habit tracker. In hindsight, a habit tracker probably would have been even more helpful than usual this month to help me keep a sense of routine and normality, but as they say, hindsight is a wonderful thing, and I'll definitely include one next month, I think. Regardless, for my mood tracker I drew 3 geometric butterflies and separated each wing into 5 sections, so that overall there are 30, and I will colour in 1 section per day with a corresponding colour for my mood. The next page is a quarantine routine for an ideal day. I know that not all of my days will look like this because that's unrealistic, and there will be some days where I completely disregard it, but I think it will be useful to have at least some sort of a timetable to follow so that all of my days don't meld into one. The time slots I'm using go from 9 AM to midnight, as this is what a normal day looks like for me, and some of the things I'm including are meal times, times to revise for my upcoming exams, and time to catch up with family over the phone. This spread is one that I've seen a lot of people use, but I've never actually included one myself before, and it's a gratitude log. All I did was number 1 to 30 in a box with a line each to write out something every day that I'm grateful for. Now this is something that I regretted almost instantly, and it's putting in these grey lines. In principle I like the idea as it adds visual interest to the spread, but I really wish I'd used a ruler so that they weren't so wonky. Over the next 2 pages I've included some border busters for when I can't think of anything I want to do in the house but need something to occupy my mind. So I just printed off some Sudoku puzzles and some arrow words and stuck them into my journal so that I can complete them whenever I feel like it. Finally is the spread that I always finish my monthlies on, and that is my Today I Positively Affected the World spread. I'm anticipating this month being much more difficult than usual to fill in, as I won't be going out and doing things to have the opportunity to do good things in the world, but it just means it will challenge me to be a better person around the house and for my immediate family that I'm currently staying with. With that, we're finished. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you can take some inspiration for your own journals if you like the look of any of these spreads. Let me know down below if you do, and if you have any theme suggestions, I'd love to hear them in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all staying safe and well. Bye!